Hello again. Welcome back to 9 Years in China with Teacher Kenny, old Kenny. Um, I hope you're enjoying these videos. I have fun doing them. It brings back lots of memories for me. And I always remember what I talk about is my observations, my opinion. I'm not trying to debate anything with anybody. It's just what I saw, what I done. Okay, that's what it's all about. Uh, and I thought today to touch a little bit about an example of Chinese love. China, we're all people, and we look for boyfriends and girlfriends everywhere. Um, Typically in China, and remember I taught in college, if a girl has a boyfriend, or vice versa most of the time, they do not tell their parents. And they usually wait, that once they get to school, once they get away from home, they can sneak around and look for a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Everybody wants one. It's just nature. But they're very, very secretive about that. And even if boyfriend and girlfriend are in the same class, often the girls, even in college, guys, even in college, the girls might sit on one side of the room and the boys sit on the other. And if the boyfriend and girlfriend do sit together, maybe hold hands or whatever, I didn't care. It was a big deal, because in China, if you're dating a girl, or she's thinking to the future, okay. Even if you're a Chinese boy or a foreigner like me, if I started dating a lady over there, which I did, they have certain expectations that you follow through, or they want to know you're serious. It's not. They don't do casual really well. So anyhow, they try to keep everything a secret as much as they can. And our story today is going to be about one of my sophomore girls, Cherry, and you've already seen pictures of her in my other videos, and you'll see some more. And she had a boyfriend named The World, and you've already seen a few pictures of him, but you'll see more. Cherry was a sophomore English major, pretty as a picture, really friendly, and good girl. She was at my house all the time, and we were great friends. Her boyfriend, The World, was a nursing student that he liked English, and he's a good boy, good-natured boy, but he is everything that her parents probably did not want. Remember, she's pretty. She can get probably any kind of boy, and The World he was skinny, not handsome, not rich, no car, no house, all this, but they're sophomores, the expectation for these things were not really on them yet, because by the time they get married, there's great expectation of a car and a house, and the parents would have already met each other and gave their approval or disapproval. And Cherry and The World, I guess they probably met as freshmen, but they were already boyfriend and girlfriend when I came to Fuyang, and they were sophomores. So they were already boyfriend and girlfriend, and The World came over quite a bit, but Cherry was there at my house all the time. But I knew all that stuff was going on, and I'd do anything I could to embarrass Cherry, about the situation. But they had dated for a while. He had not told his parents at that time, and she definitely had not. Oh gosh, Chinese parents go crazy if they know their kid is not studying. Okay, when they send you to school, they want you to study. No extracurricular hanky-panky at all. And after I'd left Fuyang, Cherry and The World, they would come visit. Like when I moved to Huainan or Shangzhou, they would always come see me, and I loved having them around, but they still had not. By the time I went to Hua-Nan, my second school, I know they had not told each other's parents. So there's no knowledge there. By my third year, I think the world had told his parents that he had a girlfriend, and he would have graduated. Now he may still have to take some schooling. I don't know exactly how he ended up as far as schooling. I know he's married now and has a baby. I've talked to him just recently. But here's what happened. Cherry had told her parents about the world, and of course she wanted them to meet him, and they wanted to meet him also, get under the eye and see if he's a good choice. Now, when my first few years in China, we talked about this stuff a lot. Love's like any other subject; it comes up. And at that time, in that smaller city of Fuyang, Huainan, the students would pretty much do whatever their parents said. Now, some of them say, "I'll fight for them if it's real love, if it's not a convenience marriage, if it's real love." They said they'll marry the boy or the girl no matter what the parents think. And that's the way it should be. The parents should not have any say-so. This, in my opinion, should not have any say-so of who their children marry. Okay? Because love's love. And you can't hardly convince anybody anyhow. All right? So, anyhow, they came to Shangzhou, and they were telling me about this pending meeting with the parents. And so I was kind of eagerly awaiting the news of this meeting, and it was not good. The world went to see them in Anqing, Anhui, kind of southwest Anhui province. And like I said, the world was not tall. He was not really handsome. He was not rich. No house, no car. He was not what Cherry's parents wanted. So they said, no, we don't approve of you being a boyfriend and girlfriend. Now remember, by this time, they've been boyfriend and girlfriend for, at least 4 years. That's a long time. That's an investment. But they said no. But Cherry was working in the world's hometown of Bozhou. So they went back to Bozhou, Anhui. It was very near Shangzhou, Henan, where I was at school. And, of course, they came and told me all about it. Were sad and did not know what to do. But they remained boyfriend and girlfriend for a while longer because they were working in the same city. And can you hear that? I play this Chinese music. It's no copyright. It's good for the background setting. But anyhow, ultimately they had broke up. And like I said, the world is now married to another girl, and she's got a little baby. I just saw pictures of the baby here just in the last few weeks. And I had heard Cherry married, but I have not heard back from Cherry in a long time. And I've lost contact with Cherry, but I'm trying to get back with her and find out, just one of my kids, one of my good kids. But anyhow, expectations on the man is really, really tough. And usually the family has to help somehow, because when you just get out of college, unless you are already rich, it takes time. And when you're, by the time if a girl is 27, 28 and not married, they have names for them, Shengnu, leftover woman. They have a very definite timeline. You go to school, you get a job, and as soon as you get a job, you find and marry that boy, okay? That's kind of the way it is with the girls. the guys now in China, the girl has to be 20, or in most places has to be 20 to marry. Even though I know they marry younger, and the boy's supposed to be 22. I don't think that's enforced very well, and probably shouldn't be. But that's kind of the idea. But they want the man to already have the nest set up, have the house and have the car, and be able to buy her things. So it's even marriage is kind of regulated, okay, in China. But anyhow, I've seen all these things change many, many times. I've heard many, many stories, and by the time my later years in China, everybody said if they were in love, they were going to marry who they were in love with, no matter what the parents think. So ideas have changed, and what's important has changed. But anyhow, I thought maybe you'd like to hear that story, and I've got some pictures I'll show of Cherry in the World, and later in the video, at the end of the video. But anyhow, you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? And we'll have some more later. So take care. Bye-bye.